Welcome, students, to another episode of Manhood Academy Podcasting. What you missed in the first half was the dry academic hour. Now you get the down and dirty, the nitty-gritty, the itty-bitty titty committee that happens at Manhood Academy. When the lights are off, when Franchise's shirt is off, when the lights are dark and down, when DVP comes around. DVP, take your shirt off for this episode. DVP, take your shirt off for this episode. Yo, come on, man. We're not starting the episode until you take your shirt off. Somebody's got to take this shirt off or I'm canceling the class. If I don't see somebody's shirt off in 5 seconds, I'm closing this window. Class is going to be over.
Someone take one for the team.
Oh! Franchise went shirtless.
And with it.
Oh, sick. All right, put your shirt back on, kid. Put your shirt back on. That's enough. We don't want to get too racy in here.
You must work out.
You must work out, son.
No homo.
So we just want to show that in Manhood Academy, we're not all nerds. We like to party, man. We like to get down. We like to take our shirt off from time to time.
Snort some coke.
We like to appeal to cool people. Bro, we're
That's
cool.
right.
We're cool. Okay. Let's get to it, sirs. We got today in class we have the Travanator. We have Mr. Smokester, Tim Will, puffing. As he comes on camera, he's now changed his habit, so now he starts off his cam with a puff. We got DVP, who's gone shy all of a sudden. He used to come to class with his shirt off.
Yep.
Like a gangbanger, but finally he's become civilized. He has a shirt in class. I'm very proud of him. We have Tito. Torero. We have Franchise. We have Mr. Sir. And we have... Who's this? Who's this guy?
Tito Wang.
He has no name. He has no name. Oh, Tito Wang. Who's this? Tito Wang.
Easy T.
Easy E?
That's Easy T. Easy T.
Easy T. Oh, this is Travel's buddy.
Yeah.
Easy T, how's it going, sir?
Pretty good.
Are you the guy who gave the one sentence answer in the
Yeah,
scholarship thread?
Yeah.
You're not retarded, are you?
No.
Are you? You're just lazy, right?
Pretty much.
Stoner?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so or you know so?
I guess so. Smoke weed every day.
What's the difference between indica and sativa?
Well, there's no guessing about it. Head high.
What's that?
Gives you more body high.
Say that again?
One gives you more of a head high. Stoner.
Okay. Franchise is helping out. He's giving the cheat sheet here. Yes, okay. So we know the difference now. Definitely a lazy guy. Okay, so welcome to a painful experience at the academy.
Okay.
Let's see. We're gonna go right to podcast topics. We've talked to I was gonna say wasted, but I don't think we wasted. Maybe the students were a little bored, but we answered some questions from a visitor, and we're gonna post that in the visitor section.
Oh, okay.
We're going right to podcasting topics, man. Click. Anticipation. Closing this. Click. Okay. Oh, whoa. I'm greeted with big, angry language here from Plum.
Oh, yeah, we did this.
Did we cover this?
Yeah, we did this topic already.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I don't want to cover this again. Talking about boggles makes me furious. Boggles. Make sure people are applying the Plum rule so we can affect Boggles' behavior sooner rather than later. I've been trying this for years, so you may get a little frustrated, but the more you apply the Plum rule, the quicker his behavior will change because he'll have less students to tolerate his dysfunctional behavior. So please, if Boggler's causing problems, please remember to apply the Plum rule. If you don't know what the Plum rule is, go look up how to apply the Plum rule in the podcast. It's 81 or 2. I forget which one. It's in the 80s, I think. 81. Let's see here. Also, I think Bogler's trying to evade the ban. I was going to give him another week of he's already on a week ban, and he's trying to evade the ban and join the forum again under another name. He's trying to be a sneaky kid, a sneaky, dirty Indian kid. But that's the Boggles for you. That's the Boggles for you. He likes to learn things the hard way. So I think the week ban is going to be sufficient. I don't want to keep. If I had to ban Boggles for everything he fucked up on, he wouldn't be in the forum until like 2050. All right, Plum's rock climbing experience. But you know what? Fuck. I want to cover these things, but
You don't want to cover these things.
I do want to cover these things, but I keep forgetting we gotta focus on expression because we keep neglecting this. So we're just gonna go expression topics. We need to do a solid 2 hours, so we're only gonna get like less than an hour on expression. So I think even the next podcast will work on expression because I gotta remember to just hammer expression. Oh, good. There's only 4 red dots. You notice I've gotten rid of all the red dots. Took me a while, but I finally did it. Okay, the expression section. We're gonna go ahead and start with jar. Boom. The jar. I read one of Jar's latest posts where he explodes. I like the Jar post where he explodes. Jar always, be strong. Somebody type in the chat room. Welcome, be strong to Manhood Academy. How about, hey, be strong, welcome to Manhood Academy. I like when you fuck up during a sentence, you can always just throw a comment in there. Welcome, be strong, to, hello, I'm just commenting everything. So you can, a little grammar trick. Or a lazy trick. Let's see here. I got a little distracted. We got a new guy in the academy. Always happy to see new guys. Jar, his recent post to me, it's on page 19. Jar always Jar likes, this is the problem with Jar. He likes to have conversations in his head. And I think most of you can relate. Where you'll be letting something build up. For instance, Travo. Oh, this reminds me of Travo. Travo was in class.
Yeah.
Travo was frustrated in class. Why don't you talk about your experience, Travo?
Well, you were asking a bunch of questions, and you know how when you ask questions and nobody knows what you're talking about?
Yeah, I like to ask these, sometimes they're vague and poorly worded questions. Sometimes they're intentionally just kind of, open-ended, or sometimes they're just very general because I expect you to be paying attention and trying to put 2 and 2 together. So I expect you to be familiar. Eventually, if you're familiar with the ebook, you should be able to give me a competent answer. Like Boggles a lot of times gives great answers lately that demonstrate that he understands the ebook. So if you don't understand the ebook, or you don't understand how to apply the principles you're learning, it's going to be very difficult to answer some of these questions I'm giving you. So I understand that.
It seems like a lot of times you ask, all you want is a short answer, and sometimes you want us to go really long and explain it and stuff. And
right.
I don't know exactly what to do.
Yes. But what's the biggest problem?
Probably that I'm not paying attention.
Well, that's one big problem, but what's a big problem with what you just said?
That I don't let you know that I don't understand.
Yeah, that you don't let me know that you don't understand. I just understand that you're frustrated. I can see frustration on your face, or in how you answer. It's kind of telling. There's signs that I can pick up that you're frustrated. But specifically what you're frustrated about, I am not a mind reader. So it could be how you're feeling. It could be, like you said, the questions, the way they're worded, or how I answer the questions, or what I demand of you when you answer the questions, or I say that's the wrong answer, I want a better answer. That can be frustrating. But unless you express that, it's very difficult to know what you're thinking. And this is the whole reason why you have to learn to express that. Now, let's talk about why were you apprehensive about expressing that?
Because I didn't want to, get kicked off the form or anything for arguing with the professor.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a big fight, lose your temper. Motherfucker! Rip off your shirt. Plum, you don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't care what you're saying. You need to explain yourself. You're an asshole. You don't know you can't run this class. You think you're better than me. You don't know shit. I'll fuck you up, Plum. Now what's up? So you don't want to just lose your cool, blow it all up, and get kicked off the forum permanently.
Exactly.
Okay, well, he's got all these fears and anxieties about being kicked off the forum and losing his temper. What should he have done, Blue? Okay, not Blue.
I should have told you that he...
Blue, are you lagged?
Can you guys hear me?
Go ahead. No,
yes.
You just lagged a little.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Obviously I'm lagged.
Go ahead.
Okay, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. He should have told you. Say, hey, I want to tell you what's happening, but I'm afraid that I might get kicked off the forum.
Yeah, but the fact he just said, did you hear his answer? He didn't want to tell me because he was afraid of getting kicked off the forum.
Well, then that's the problem. He needs to get over that.
You need to get over it, son. That's his answer to you. Anybody have another?
I have an answer.
Tim Will, you got an answer? Come on, Tim.
I guess I would say that's a good place to start.
What's a good place to start?
With your expression, I want to talk to you about this thing, but
yeah, but he's worried about getting kicked off the forum. If he even says that, he feels like he might lose his cool and snap and start a fight, and then he's going to get kicked off.
This is what, Professor. I want to say something.
Yes. He should have.
It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only is he expressing himself, telling you how he feels, but he's also telling you what's wrong, and you can address the problem.
Yes. Obviously, if he speaks, I can address the problem. So that's number one. But He's worried that if he did speak, he might lose his cool and snap and get kicked off. Torero?
Maybe he should warn you beforehand that he might get angry.
Warn me. I might Hulk out on you, Plum. Torero?
Yes.
Hello?
I'm trying to reread the post again. I remember reading it, but I'm a little lost right now.
Well, just listen to what Travo said.
Say it again, Travo.
DVP.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
What he should have done.
What do you need, like 20 prompts to answer? What is it? Why do you need 20 prompts to answer?
Because I'm bringing up something else, another issue.
Okay. So you need to answer questions that are meaningless, that have nothing to do with the topic to kind of prepare?
What he should have done, I don't know what he should have done. I would say it anyway, but he's too afraid to get kicked off. So I don't know what he should do.
Well, Mr. Sir, any suggestions?
Yeah, I said he should warn you that he might get really fucking mad and then just
Warning you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it has to do more with the realization that it's better to fuck up than to not fuck up. At least at this academy. Maybe if you fuck up by crossing a train track while the little ding dong thing is down, the little divider or the little bar is down, and it's like ding 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 ding, the train's coming. That fuck up will cost you your life. But here at the academy, it's not life and death. We try to emphasize that for this very reason. A lot of times you won't make a decision in real life because you're paralyzed about the consequences. What happens if I do this? If I get a Big Mac without cheese, I love cheese. I'm going to lose my cheese quota for the day. But if I get that extra cheese on the Big Mac, I might get fat. I might get cholesterol in my arteries. But I haven't had chicken nuggets forever. Those chicken nuggets look delicious. But I can really go for a strawberry pie. They just came out with it this week. I got to get the strawberry pie. But I can't get all of these. Obviously, I can't fit them in my stomach at the same time. But I don't want to waste my money and get all of them. I only have a limited amount of money. What should I do, Travo? Travo, what should I do? I need to make a menu choice here, and I need to make the right choice. I got health considerations. I got monetary considerations. I got hunger considerations. I got taste bud considerations. What should I do? I got a million different considerations.
Just pick a choice, and if you fail on that one, learn from your mistake.
Yeah, I got to pick one because if I don't do anything, because I don't want to risk the health issue, I don't want to risk the taste bud issue, I don't want to risk the hunger issue. If I just refuse to make a choice, it's a guaranteed fuck up. It's guaranteed. But at least if I make a bad choice, let's say I choose the cheese option and I get a heart attack. Oh, fuck. Got the heart attack. Should have chosen the cheese. I knew it. Now I know better. But if I don't choose anything, I won't know. I gotta make the decision, man. I gotta make the decision. You have to learn how to make the decision, regardless of whether you get kicked. You should have made the decision even if you did lose your temper, and I did punish you by kicking you out for like a week or so. Or even forever. You still should have made the decision. I wouldn't have kicked you out, but I'm just telling you, even if you did get, for whatever reason, let's say I was wacky that day, and I said, you asshole, you're banned for a year, or a week, or whatever. I would have said, make the decision anyway. Make the decision. Make the decision. Make the decision. You're learning how to make the decision. A decision is accepting a responsibility. You don't have training to accept responsibility right now. That's what you're doing right here. You're learning to make a decision, and whatever happens as a result of you making that decision, you have to accept the consequences. So you're learning how to accept responsibility for the decision you make right now. So better here, where we're forgiving, than out there, where they're very demanding. We expect you to screw up here. We expect you to make wrong decisions. We expect you to pull a boggler. Sounds like Tim Will's enjoying that too much. Okay, so
It's like you're creating new definitions for things.
creating super soldiers, super bogglers.
I pulled the boggler.
I hate the expression part of the form. So this is like Jar's experience. Jar holds it all in, and all of a sudden he snaps. He feels like it's like Armageddon, or it's an apocalypse. He feels like students are gathering ammunition, guns, and it's like this extreme situation. Really, we kind of have a gist of what's going on in Jar's head, and all of a sudden he just explodes in a post. Fuck everything! So this is jar in his head. I am a nice guy because I value your smile when you look at me rather than your own frown. Okay, wait. Let's get back. Let's get into Jar's head here. I'm an extremely negative guy, and I do a damn good enough job at masking it. I always look at the glass half empty. When I play a sport, I only focus on what I'm doing wrong over what I'm doing right. Let's kill 15 birds with one stone. Let's talk about the post. Let's also have somebody read it. Let's have Travo read it.
Okay.
Why are we having you read it, Travo?
To practice my expression.
Right. Why are we having you start first?
I don't know.
Timwell, why are we having him start first? DVP, why are we having him start first?
Oh, because he has the worst expression in the class.
I don't know if it's the worst, but it
Hey,
sucks.
hey, whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Don't take the crown away from Torero.
Yeah, don't try to take the crown away. Okay, hit it. Actually, start it. I am extremely.
Alright. I am an extremely negative guy, and I do a damn good job at masking it. Wait. Yeah, enough job at... Okay. I always look at the glass half empty. When I play a sport, I only focus on what I'm doing wrong over what I'm doing right. I count the number of times I slice the tennis ball into the net over the times I won a point. The negatives push me away harder than the positives pull me in. Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time.
Stop.
It must be...
Timwell,
Yeah.
how was it?
It sounded like he was holding back.
Holding back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some corrections to make, correct? Sounds like you have some corrections to make. Is that correct?
I guess that is correct.
You guess that's correct, or is that correct?
That's correct. Let me show you how it's done.
I can't wait. Oh, this is going to be exciting. This is like pulling teeth to get Tim Will to participate. Do it.
I am an extremely...
No, you're leading Travo.
Okay, Travo, here's what I'm going to say a sentence or phrase, and I want you to repeat it, okay?
Okay.
I am an extremely negative guy.
I am an extremely negative guy.
And I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
And I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
So far so good. Let me try it again. And I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
Why'd you say so far so good if you wanted to try it again? Did you like it or not like it?
I liked it, but it wasn't perfect.
So you didn't like it. Why don't you tell me you didn't like it? You wanted to do it a different way.
Shit, I don't even remember anymore.
Here's what you do. Say, Travo, I didn't like it. Do it this way.
Travel, I didn't like it. Do it this way.
There you go. Now start over. Start where you... Tell them exactly how you want to do it.
Here's how I want you to do it. And I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
And I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
Anything he could have added to his direction to make it more explicit, to make it more comprehensive, Torero?
I think it could have sped up a little bit towards the end. It sounds like a little forced the way he's reading it.
No, yeah, okay. Well, I'm talking about directions that Tim Will could have given to Travo.
Oh, okay.
What could he have said to made it more to have made it more explicit? Blue, what could he have said?
He could have mentioned that he wanted certain words more emphasized.
Yeah, because I saw him when he said, "I do a damn good job at masking, good enough job at masking it." He could have said, "Travel, I want you to emphasize this word in a certain way, or do it like this, or I want you to read it so it sounds like this, or stop, you're not doing it the way I want it, or I want it done like this." You need to learn how to make your expectations more explicit. We need to get a specific degree of your expectation. This is how you learn to express yourself. You get explicit with your expectations. You don't want a good meal. You want a meal with green beans. You want chicken, not turkey. You want salad, not spinach. You want orange juice, not tangerine juice. Be explicit.
Oh, and I have an observation.
Go ahead.
when he first said, that's what do you say? He said, so far so good.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah, I don't like. We all know he didn't really mean so far so
Right.
good. I think it's just his internal dialogue saying, "Oh, you know what? I want to avoid confrontation, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna."
So now it's time to confrontation. Now it's time to practice. Hopefully, Travo doesn't snap and say, "Fuck you, Tim! How dare you tell me to repeat the sentence, man? I do what I want. I read the way I want, man. I'm from the hood. You can't tell me what to do, Tim. You got to take the reins. You're in charge now. You got to take his reins and say, Travo. Say, Travo. I don't care if you're from the hood.
I don't care if you're from the hood.
I'm from the ghetto.
Actually, I'm from the ghetto.
You do it my way, son.
You do it my way, son.
Don't trip.
Don't trip.
Word. Okay.
Okay,
Now tell him what to do.
now travel.
Yes.
What I'm looking for is an emphasis on damn good enough job. So when I say, and I do a damn good enough job at masking it, I want an emphasis on those 4 words in the middle.
Alright. I am an extremely negative guy, and I do a damn good enough job at masking it.
Much better.
There you go. See, and you also patted him on the back. You remember to say, Travel, I love you, bro.
I love you, bro. But
There you go.
My Bud Light.
Okay, hit it. Keep going.
I always look at the glass half empty.
I always look at the glass half empty.
That's good.
All right, sweet.
You heard me. You heard me emphasize the word always.
Sweet. Okay, there you go. Now you just need to practice telling him what to do because you're kind of waiting for him to respond, and he's kind of giving you the response, but he's not giving the response you kind of want. You're kind of either resting and waiting for him to lead, or you're forgetting that you're in charge. So you need to practice. Hey, Travo, respond, right? Just like when I'm talking to you guys, I want a certain response for you. Sometimes you'll give me a response that I don't want. You'll give me I'm fine. I don't want that response. So I'm very immediate. No, this is what I want. This is what I expect. So instead of waiting around, or is Travo going to talk, or is he going to give me a better response, or should I go? That's what you need to practice, taking the reins and just going. Keep going forward. All right, let's keep going. Let's have our star reader T-Row. Hit it.
Same sentence over?
Nope, you're at you see the highlighted part?
Yes.
Hit it.
Alright.
Oh, actually start with why play golf. It'll set up the tone. Go ahead.
Why play golf? All I would do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. It must be my competitive nature. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggle's pride. If not
All right,
20 times.
hold on. Franchise, you ready to read? Franchise is going to show you how to do it right. You ready, Franchise?
Yes.
Hit it.
Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide.
He needs to hit that fucking button.
Yeah. Hold on. Hit your button for a second. We're going to have, this is the first time, this is a daring experiment. We're going to have Mr. Sir lead Torero. Let's try it.
Okay, hold on. Are we on why play golf?
Yeah. I would have Franchise do it, but his mic is a little scratchy right now. I want to actually hear this one. Yeah,
And
thumbs down.
Where do I end?
Just keep going. I'll let you know.
Okay. Why play golf? All I will do is
You're,
slice it
no. Whoa. Can you hear me?
Yes.
When you speak, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, good. I want you to keep your ears open when you're speaking. So if you hear me interrupt you, I want you to stop.
Okay.
All right. You're going to lead Torero. You're going to teach him how to say this the right way. First, I'm going to teach you how to say it the right way.
Okay.
Ready? Why play golf? See?
Why play golf?
Yeah, I'm like exasperated. Why play golf? Oh, like I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. This is like a whiny tone, okay? Say it.
Okay. Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. It must be my competitive nature.
Okay, there you go. Now you're going to teach Torero how to say it that way. Good luck.
Okay, well...
I mean that sincerely.
Kind of like a bitch, so you have to maybe raise your voice a little bit. And just...
Hold on. You need to get control of the classroom. People are interrupting you. Say, can I have it quiet in here?
I need it to be quiet right now.
That's better.
Okay, Torero, you need to sound more bitch-like. I would like you to raise your voice and have like a more apologetic tone when you speak. Because otherwise I can't feel the whininess and how futile the world seems. So, Give it another go.
Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. It must be my competitive nature.
I like that. Well done.
Okay, so we approved it. Blue, did you approve of that?
I approved of it.
I didn't. I'm ready to leap the
Yeah,
rails.
I did. Okay, all right.
Whoa, you did or didn't?
Okay, I did up until where he said.
Oh, you're changing your answer now, you liar. You lying-ass liar.
I lied.
I can't even take this anymore.
It was
Am I going to have
99%
students lying in class today? Is this going to be liar's poker today? I got to tell who's lying to me? First I got Tim Will telling fibs up there that he liked Travo's reading. Now I got you lying to me.
With the same
I need some truth. You can't handle the truth. I need somebody that can handle the truth. Can you handle the truth? If I give this assignment to you, will you be able to lead Torero? To read it the right way?
Oh, to me?
Blue.
Yes.
Alright, do it.
Don't lie to me, Blue.
Don't lie to him, Blue.
Okay, I want you to do it exactly the same way you did it before, but you need to maintain it throughout. So it has to go throughout the whole sentence. You fucked it up at the end where it says, it must be my competitive nature. So you need to sound bitch-like, apologetic, exasperated throughout the whole entire sentence.
All right.
Whoa. Before he starts, Tim Will, what's the major thing he just forgot to do before he said, go ahead and do this thing?
Actually do it.
Yeah! Why don't you listen to Tim? He knows what he's doing. You got Travo to do it. You got to pay attention when Tim is teaching. Yo. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, that is a sweet mic.
Nice.
I like it. He fixed the mic problem. All right.
Bob Barker in the house.
Bob Barker. Blue, did you hear what Tim Will said?
I didn't hear him, sorry.
You didn't hear? Oh, Blue. Tim Will. Repeat.
You forgot to actually say the sentence.
Yeah, demonstrate it.
You want me to do it.
You're leading him. You're in charge. What do you think?
You gotta teach him how to do it.
You got to teach him how. You're a mentor. You're in the Boys and Girls Club right now.
I want you to sound like this.
Oh, sweet.
Why play golf? All I do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. It must be my competitive nature.
All right, here I go.
Here he goes.
Why play golf? All I will do is slice it wide and have my friends outdrive me every time. It must be my competitive nature.
Perfect.
I didn't like it. Now I'm going to direct Terrell. I want you to slow down.
All right.
Read it exactly how I read it. Okay, I'm going to read it sentence by sentence. Why play golf?
Why play golf?
All I will do is slice it wide.
All I will do is slice it wide.
And have all my friends outdrive me every time.
And have all my friends outdrive me every time.
Watch. And have all my friends outdrive me every time. Extend the every.
And have all my friends outdrive me every time.
It must be my competitive nature.
It must be my competitive nature.
There we go. That's it. I liked it that way.
Let's bring the new students in this.
You read? Oh, we forgot about Easy T. Easy T? Is that it?
Yeah.
Stone, are you ready?
Okay.
We gotta change your name to Indica, so I can remember you. Okay, Indica, you ready? You're on my competitiveness. Can you see the screen, by the way?
Yes. Where? I see it. So do I read that line?
Yeah, you see where it says my competitiveness is
Okay.
probably as strong as Boggle's pride? By the way, have you read the ebook?
I have.
Okay, good. So you've read the expression section.
I don't remember it too well, though. Let me.
Okay, well, guess what? Yeah. Well, the good news is, Franchise remembers the expression section, and he's going to teach you exactly how to read that.
All right. Indica. Here we go. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride. If not, 20 times stronger. All right. Hold on. Let me switch back to the screen so I can see the words again. You're not on the screen, man. Come on. Okay. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride, if not 20 times stronger. Yeah. We're gonna have to work on that. Okay. Let's. What we're gonna try and do is you're gonna try and use your voice to say some of these words. Like competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride. See how I kind of gave a questioning probably. Not sure if I was really true to my statement or not. Okay. Yeah. Try that out. I got you. Okay. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride. How is that?
That's a lot better. Continue on.
Alright. If not 20 times stronger.
Okay, for the if not then 20 times stronger.
If not then 20 times stronger.
Alright, let's
I have an
try-
issue with how you're teaching him. First of all,
Okay.
there's a lot of try it this way, and that's a lot better, and kinda, and sorta. It's so abstract. I want a definite answer.
Okay.
I don't want to know which meal is more kinda nutritious or sorta tasting better. I want to know exactly which one is more nutritious and exactly which one I should choose.
Okay.
I want you to tell me.
Will do. Alright. Easy T or Indica, let's try it again. Alright. I will read it first, so hold on. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride. If not, then 20 times stronger.
My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride, if not 20 times stronger.
I'm still not sold on it quite yet.
Alright.
Let's,
Why
Let's
aren't you
go
sold
ahead.
on it? What part is not selling you?
the probably is doing fine. I can tell that you're using your voice inflection of probably. You start to go back to your normal ways after you say if not then 20 times stronger. You just kind of just say it normally. You need to really put yourself into the words. Like if you were to say, how are you to say if not then 20 times stronger? Like if you were to tell someone, hey, I'm 20 times stronger, how would you say that to make them feel like that's you're trying to convince them that that's what it is?
Alright. Like, if not 20 times stronger. That's just how I would say it. But
Yeah, that's the problem. That's exactly how he would say it. That is exactly the problem.
I have
You need to teach him how you want him to say it, not how he's going to say it. He's already saying it wrong.
Right. Okay.
Watch, DVP is going to teach you how to do it.
do it. Alright.
Okay. My competitiveness, well, read it exactly like this. Listen to the way I say it. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride, if not 20 times stronger. Read that.
My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride.
Stop. Read my competitiveness. Again.
My competitiveness.
My competitiveness. And that's
My competitiveness
is probably
is probably
as strong as Boggles' pride.
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 If not 20 times stronger.
If not 20 times stronger.
Put more emphasis on 20. If not 20 times stronger.
If not 20 times stronger.
More emphasis. If not 20 times stronger. Slow it down.
Alright. If not 20 times stronger.
Perfect.
Oh, that was sweet. I like that DVP was very specific. He made an error in the beginning, I heard, because he should have heard that everybody else was trying to read the whole sentence, and this guy was trying to follow reading the whole sentence. Obviously, he couldn't do it. He should have started in little sections right from the beginning, if he was paying attention. But eventually, after the first reading, he caught on and said, oh, this guy obviously can't read the whole sentence by himself. I have to walk him through it. And then he heard a little section of it, and then he realized, oh, he's having problems reading certain words the way I want him to read it. So then he got more specific. And then I liked at the end, when he said, if not 20 times stronger. So he wasn't reading that right, and he didn't stop until his expectation was met. You notice it took, how many times did it take him, Tim Will?
About 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times, right? So he had to stop him and correct him 3 or 4 times in the same place. That is a good teacher because he's being very specific with his expectation. He's not just saying, oh, it's kind of away. He's kind of getting it. Good enough. He's saying, look, keep doing it. Nope, slow down here. Stop here. Do it again. Close, do it again. Slow it down. More emphasis, right? Until he gets it exactly right. He read it. I liked it at the end. That last part. Sounded good. Very specific with his expectation. Same with your expression. Be very specific. So next time you guys write your next expression post, I want you to pay attention and be specific as possible. So you think if somebody's reading it who has they're like an alien. They have no idea what you're talking about. So if you're referring to food, you're referring to sex, you're referring to relationships, you're referring to a bad day, they have no idea what you're talking about. And you want to bring them into your body and let them see through your eyes. So they're seeing a first-person shooter. That's the experience I want you to practice giving them. A specific experience that defines you. A specific experience. Okay. Enough practice. We got to finish up and actually address this post. Okay, so Jar, neurotic Jar. My competitiveness is probably as strong as Boggles' pride, if not 20 times. The only reason people don't know about it is because I'm the biggest pussy on the planet and would rather walk on 1,000 eggshells than speak the truth for the sake of the relationship, bros. I don't want to offend you, bros. Fucking eggshells, man. Fucking eggshells. We're doomed, man. We're all gonna die, man. This reminds me of Aliens. Oh, we're in some real pretty shit now, man. I am a nice guy because I value your smile.
That was perfect.
I'm a nice guy because I value your smile when you look at me rather than your frown. Why the hell do students try to tell me what to do? Honestly, I don't tell you what to do so we can get along when we talk. Uh-oh, Jar's snapping, dude. I can tell. Hold on. We're getting the snap part. I don't want to look at my screen anymore because it's getting crazy. When you tell me what to do, though, I get pissed off. And I capture it in a jar, irony, and screw the lid on tightly. I love this phrasing here. It's like he's capturing it in a jar, like his emotions. He's painting a little picture of screwing it in a jar, and it's like this. He's like caught a firefly, or he's caught something like volatile, like a volatile chemical, or like he's got hot lava in there. So the whole imagery is like kind of exciting.
And because he is a jar.
Yeah, and he is a jar. So there's all kinds of levels this is working on. I got pissed off and I capture it in a jar and screw the lid on tightly, where I tuck it away inside my body. I can picture him like a lot of guys having aggression or resentment about something and just tucking it in them, just tightly screwing it on. So it's a really good picture. He's giving a really good picture of his experience. And wait for it to explode. Right now, it's exploding, motherfucker. I'm Jar. I can voice 1,000 things wrong with other students. You guys all suck. I need to, because I have some catching up to do. Motherfucker, I got unfinished business here. I'm Jar. Jar, you're too much this. You don't need this. Jar, stop doing that. Do it this way. Jar, don't make excuses. Well, fuck it, man. Fuck everything. I Tony Montana. I Jar Montana.
Say
Right?
hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little Jar, right? Fuck incentive. The only thing I listen to students here, the only reason I listen to students here is because I know that through them is how I will graduate. There is no real incentive. Oh, wait, 4 exclamation points, sorry. There's no real incentive. Everything is all demands. I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. It's time for people to hate me. It's time for Jar to get down and dirty. It's time for Jar to start stabbing people in the back. It's time for Jar to start getting real. Shit's about to get real.
I'm ready to get down.
Shit's about to go down. I am not neurotic. I read that sentence and I started dying laughing. And then he read the qualifier right after it. Then it made me crack up even more. Oh, he caught himself. Oh, I mean, at least not right now. I'm not. I want to have a computer that actually lasts a year. Do you have a problem with that, Travo? What? Huh? Travo, just listen to the podcast later. I want a computer that actually lasts a year. You got a problem with that, Tim Will?
I don't.
Too bad for you, son. I'm snapping. Too bad for you, son. So I tell DBP that his push-up form is bad. DBP, your push-up form is pussy. It looks like a chick doing push-ups. So I tell Boggles that his pride makes me want to never talk to him again. Boggles, you asshole, go away. Then they go into confrontation mode with me. Then we hang up on the call from Skyping and arguing. Fuck everybody on Skype. Then I write an EM report about it. Then we hold a grudge for 4 days. I'm ready to do this, man. It's going down. Shit's going down. This looks like a pleasant change-up. I am actually excited to smell. Oh, to smell. I'm actually excited to a small extent, being hated and all. Awesome, man. I've been passive for too long. So Plum humbles me. At least I know I'm stepping in the wrong direction. He really means, so what if Plum humbles me? At least I know I'm stepping in the wrong direction. Very dramatic Jar soliloquy going on here. Now, these are extremely funny to me because, we always encourage everybody here to make mistakes, and it sounds easy in your head to make mistakes. Like, yeah, I know I should make mistakes, but when it gets down to it, it's like Tim Will getting frustrated leading. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing, right? And he's here to practice, but we're like, yeah, you don't know what you're doing. That's why you're here to practice. This is like what Jar doesn't get all the time. He's like, I'm doing my thing. I'm good. I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, frustration. Oh, I can't get it to work with Boggles. DVP is doing his push-ups like a girl. I'm about to hang up on everybody. I just want to be a nice guy. I want to be liked. Oh, it's not working out. Fuck everything at this academy. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to tell you what I think, and that's it, man. So I don't care. Screw it. Jar doesn't realize, Jar, we want you to get there so that you can do this, so that you can lead people. What Jar doesn't realize is his nice guy routine is exactly what people don't like about him. This is the reason why nobody wants to talk to him. If Jar was clear with his expectations, he doesn't realize people would gravitate towards him. People would be like, Jar, you're your own person. You can make your own decisions. I like that. Nothing is worse for me than hanging out with a new student, and I got to make all the decisions. Why do you think new students are intimidated making decisions, Travo? when they're hanging out with me.
Because they're worried of getting punished.
Yeah, they're worried. Plum's gonna think I'm stupid. Plum's gonna think I'm a dork. Oh, Plum's gonna get mad. So they just don't make any decisions. And now what do I have to do? I have to shoulder the whole fucking interaction. Oh, here we're going here. We're doing this. Oh, so here, blah, blah. Oh, here's what I want you to talk. Respond this way at least. Tell me this. Come on, don't be a shy guy. Say this. Right? It's like when I was hanging out with DKO and Boggles. DKO's like shy guy who looks at you at the corner of his eyes. He doesn't move his head. He just darts his eyes sideways. I said, I see you darting your eyes, you little shy guy. You don't think I see that? But then I just point that out. I know I'm opening him up, blah, blah, and then eventually he opens up. But I just want the one day where you just show up and you open up without me prompting or me needing to say anything, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a day when I come to class and I go, hey, and Tim Will goes, hey, Plum, guess what, da-da-da-da-da, right? Or Plum, da-da-da-da-da, right? Or I just say Blue. And then Blue says, blah, 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 right? And it's just like I come into a party. It's not like I come into a classroom, but this is a party. What's the difference between a classroom and a party, Torero?
You need a high five at a party.
Yeah, you need a high five. What else?
A party, everything would already be going on, discussions, whereas a classroom, you're the teacher, the students would be like, all right, quiet down, guys, teacher's here.
Yeah, everything depends on me to make it work. That's not fun for me. I like a party where I come in and things are going off and I just can, it's like watching TV. I can kind of sit back and be a little bit passive and wait for stuff to happen and stimulate me. I like that. And then I can respond. I have no problems responding, but I at least want somebody to stimulate me. That's what I like. So when you become your own person, you're going to be that guy that's like, hey, Plum, guess what? And now I'm going to be like, oh, I look forward to talking to Travo. I look forward to talking to Throw. I look forward to talking to Franchise, right? When you guys are finally volunteering your personal reactions, this is what is attractive. You don't realize this. That's why you guys hide them. That's why Jar hides them. Till he hulks out and he can't take it anymore. I can't take it, guys! You're stressing me! Last comments. Last questions.
Nada.
Shh. The class has ended. Bye, everybody.